Hello and welcome to Darius Tabletop. And today there will be a battle report, and it's called Gold Rush, and it's inspired by the movie Kelly's Heroes. Tell me what thumbnail you like more, the first or the second. And yeah, there was a game we wanted to play, and I was inspired by this movie Kelly's Heroes because there were three people of us playing, and we want to play only infantry. And so I kind of came up with, okay, there is this one movie and it's about gold, and they want to get it. And we wanted to do a game where three people, three friends, play a 1v1 versus 1. So three player, and everybody starting to go for the gold. There are the Germans, the British, and the Americans, but one player got sick, so we played just Americans, rogue Americans versus the Germans. And let me show you the battle report. First of all, I was watching the movie or rewatching it. It's badass. I didn't finish it yet, but it's kind of funny, kind of badass, and kind of cool. So let's get into the battle report. So we start in this beautiful French village, and it is behind enemy lines. And my rogue US platoon, um, yeah, kind of wants the gold, and it's an undefended city until the Germans move in to, I think, reclaim the gold or reclaim the city. And so let me show you. It's a beautiful, yeah, just beautifully made French city, and it's 1,000 points versus another 1,000 points. Um, at this point, we don't have the full rule book yet, and I'm just starting out with my Americans, so I'm kind of getting the hang of it and painting them. And Mario has painted his 1,000 points of German Grenadiers. And this is the beautiful village. Yeah, so far so good. It's pretty calm. And somewhere in the buildings, there is gold hidden, and the mission is to get the objectives. I think everywhere where the barrels are, like one objective marker, two, then I think one is here and another one is here. But in the buildings, there's also gold hidden. As you can see, here is another objective marker. And you get for each objective marker at the end of the game, you're holding a point, and for each gold barrel or gold thing you have. So I'm showing up with my Kelly's Heroes, and of course I have with me a Sherman tank. I got a Jeep, a normal Jeep. I thought this was no, wait, this just Jeep has Recce. Like we're playing still some version 2 rules. Again, when I shot this, the version 3 rules weren't out yet. So this is a reconnaissance American Jeep with Recce, and I think this is my rifle platoon. And I got just one inexperienced platoon leader, and I got 6 men here, 7 men here. These are my Perry miniatures. I got 2 BARs in each squad. Here the lieutenants. I got with me one bazooka team, one medium mortar team, another rifle team. Yeah, 8-man rifles, 2 BARs, 1 BAR here, one here. I got a light mortar because I wanted to try them out, and now in 3rd edition they have 36-inch range. I got a sniper with me, and I got 2 MMG teams just because I like them and they are fun. I got an air observer with me. Wait a second, is it? No. Yeah, I think and another. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, wait. This is my heavy platoon commander. Yeah, I don't have an air observer with me in this stage. And here are the minis. So not yet fully painted, um, but yeah. And these are all Perry minis. But I got myself also some Warlord ones. But I'm pretty happy with what the Perry minis have to offer. As you can see, occasional British here and there to fill out the ranks. But yeah, that's my squad. And then these are the Germans who want to claim the gold, and they show up with a Puma, with a Stu 42. This is a howitzer tank. What else do they got? They got a sniper. They got a heavy weapons platoon with a spotter, a medium mortar, medium machine gun. I don't know who these guys are. Yeah, maybe a commander with a few buddies and a 9-man. Wait, this is an 8-man team of German Grenadiers with an LMG, and another squad again with an LMG. I think they are regular, and these are the veterans with assault rifles and 2 normal rifles, I think. And this is the gold in the houses. So snipers cannot claim the gold, but he forward deploys the spotter in this house, and so he knows, okay, one of the gold barrels is here, and he, I guess he starts the game, and he advances his medium mortar hinter behind um, hard cover. Then he runs up his Grenadiers. I guess they're regular behind this house. And yeah, so far the map. I think he's taking a bunch of dice out of the bag and he's running them up. I advance and I try to shoot, and I don't know if it's already within range, but the BARs, they have a 30 inch range. And I think I shoot with 2 BARs at his snipers and I give him a pin. Um, yeah, wait a second. Yeah, he puts the sniper in this house because Mario is a new player, so this is the middle of the board, and I advise against it because I say I could run up and envelop this guy in close combat, and you might lose them very early. So he places the sniper in this house on this window, but again, he's a bit vulnerable. He can see me, so I can see him, and I try to shoot at his snipers, and I give him a pin. And his other squad is taking 3 pins. Yeah, he's taking 3 pins from my. Can't be, can't be. Um, yeah, I don't know. But this, I think, just runs in and gets positioned the right way because I cannot shoot it turn 1. And I'm running my SMG Americans veterans right here. I put my sniper up there. This is the left flank. And he advances in with his medium machine gun and yeah, just sets up the battle. And so this will be a very interesting game. He advances with his stew and shoots at I don't know, what does he shoot at? Does he, I think with his MMG he shoots at my snipers and I go down, or does he shoot with a howitzer? I don't know anymore. But I go down and I get a pin. I run with my yeah, now I know what this is. This is just a jeep, an inexperienced jeep with my bazooka team in it. So this is almost the middle of the board. So I run with this 24 inches, and in this Jeep, inexperienced for I guess 20 points or something, there's my bazooka team. And then the Sherman enters the battle, and this Sherman is veteran, so he has the gyro stabilizers, and I come in and I shoot at his Stug. What happens? I think with my MMG I can reach his spotter and give him a pin. And then I come into the board with everything I have. As you can see here, my medium mortar, here my heavy weapons platoon leader, and I'm just positioning. I'm pretty spread out. I don't know if I'm happy about that, but I kind of had to. And he's also pretty spread out, like along the whole thing. Um, and I'm dialed in on these guys on a 5. I don't know. How did I do that? Yeah. My Sherman shoots. I don't know. Are we in turn 2? My new battle reports are better than the one. But yeah, right here. I think this is turn 2. So I guess I get the first dice and I start shooting at the Stug. And I think I just give him 2 pins. I don't know. Maybe I just immobilized him. But stuck so far standing behind, and he did run with his Puma behind the building and left it there. Yeah, okay, it's good. Now it's round 2. So round 2, the Stug tries to shoot, but I don't know what does he do with a couple of pins, and then the Puma goes out of here, and the Puma can see my Sherman. This is what he can see of my Sherman, so he can shoot at it. And so he does. He shoots at my Firefly, and as you can see here, and I don't know, I think he just glances it or gives me a couple of pins, but nothing really happens. But the Puma threatens my Sherman very much. So these guys advance, shoot at something, and they, I think these are on the right flank, and they claim the life of one of the light mortar, and the light mortar went down to avoid more damage. And I run up with these guys. I don't know why I run or where I run, but yeah, I'm this guy's advance, and I think they will shoot at this guy. My light mortar is on the right side, and the sniper loses a guy, and I think he will try to shoot. Also in this house, as you can see, gold, and I think these guys can enter the ruin, or it's not a ruin, it's a building, but we took it off. But right here there are windows, so they come in and they want to pick up the gold. You can pick up the gold by rolling a 4 up. So they advance, they shoot, they pick up the gold or try to pick it up. Then I advance with my guys, and I guess I fire with my MMG team, and these guys start to get pinned up. Okay, what will my Jeep do? Okay, this is so far the scenery. The Puma threatening my Sherman. The stew is just getting out of harm's way, out of the line of sight of the Sherman, and going where the action is. I think I kind of jammed something, so he has just one pivot right now. But yeah, my snipers are shooting. I think I'm shooting at his MMG team, but I don't know if I hit something. My guys advance and shoot. The BARs do a lot of work. Also, the American extra rifles, they have now the rules which the British had. So this is a rifle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6 rifles, I get 2 extra shots from them. And yeah, I'm just pinning up the middle. Um, and on this side, I think I advanced with my MMG team to this flank because it's coming from this side, and I want to cover it or claim the gold. As you can see here, I moved the MMG team. I didn't shoot, but I advanced them here and I placed them and rotated them so they can maybe shoot up these guys. Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, his officers were standing here and they are running now towards this building right here and they want to claim the gold and get away. So the officers are doing some pretty cool work here. My bazooka team gets out of the jeep and starts shooting at the puma, but they will miss. Then on the left flank, his veterans assault through the dense terrain and through the forest and are trying to shoot up. As you can see here, here's this medium or heavy mortar. They're trying to advance through this flank, and I got mine to counter them. But they have assault rifles, which gives them 6 inches more, and I have just SMGs. I do have my armor here, like my Sherman, but yeah, it looks kind of a bit desperate. So they advance, try to shoot, but I think they are out of reach. Yeah, maybe a bit too, yeah, yeah. Round 3. So round 3, first dice of the game, the Puma shoots and hits the Sherman, and the Sherman is immobilized and takes 2 pins. So I can't move that anymore. I fire with my MMG team. I don't know why this is smaller than the rest, but I fire with my MMG team and I'm starting to pin up the right flank where he got his Grenadiers, and I'm pretty happy with that. So he's going down, he's taking pins. His officer in the middle doesn't care about that. He just wants to get into this building, grab the gold, and get out again, or maybe get down on the objective. As you can see, right here is the officer, and right here is the gold, and somewhere here is my jeep and my bazooka team. Um, I think I drove away with my jeep just in case these 2 guys would die, so I don't lose another aura dice. So they they advance into the building and shoot out, but luckily for myself and the Americans, they hit nothing, and I have hard cover. As you can see, all the 4 shots tanked by hard cover. Thank you. Beautiful. So my rifle squads with the BRs are firing at the middle house, and yeah, they're just getting pinned up. They're losing a guy here and there. I think they picked up the gold, so they're holding it, but they want to get out with it or hold the objective, which is here. But yeah, they're kind of hold down. So my Sherman fires. I think I fire at. I don't know if I fire at the Puma. I think I fire into the building, and I claim the sniper's life. I think that's what's happening here. So these guys are running and advancing up the board, trying to get to the middle, trying to hold the objectives, and in the middle building, these guys are now down to 4 men, and they have 2 pins, and I have 2 mortars dialing in on them. Do I have 2 mortars? I don't know. I think something's dialing in on them on a 5, and something, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, and then turn 4 comes. Yeah, I don't know what is this, but I think I'm dialed in on a 5 and on another 5, but I don't have 2 mortars with me, or do I? But yeah, so pretty rough. These guys are Yeah. This is on the neighboring table where they're playing somehow Enemy at the Gates. But yeah, back to this game. So these guys definitely are eating HE, and they're eating also my medium machine gun team. And on the left flank, he's now trying to advance with his assault troops and his officer, backed up by his officer. But these guys are getting also pins. Ah, no, wait. I moved my MMG and I'm pinning now these guys with my MMG. I had two, one on the right flank, one on the left flank. These guys, the officer in the middle of the board, is now trying to get the gold. I think they claimed the life of one of these rocket launcher dudes, and they're now advancing out. Wait a second. So no, wait. Yeah, I think one survived. Uh, I don't know what's the thing here, but they advanced then out of the building with the gold. I don't know how that happens, but yeah, somehow he manages to. I think here he was thinking about running out, and here he advanced out, and he's also claiming the objective with the gold. So on the right flank, I'm closing in with everything that I have and putting pressure on the guys. I think I'm dialed here on a 5, and then it's turn 5. And turn 5, the following happens. My guys claim the building, claim the gold, claim the objective here. And in the middle, I run up and I shoot at them with everything I have, while another mortar is dialed in on a 4. So, but they claim hard cover. There is a wall right here and some windows. I would have stormed in, but I didn't know if I yeah, I think it would be within 12 inches, but he would have fought first. Maybe I should have just done the close combat. I don't know why I didn't. But I think I didn't want to lose man, and it seemed much more um, how do you say, safer to just advance and shoot them up. But one thing I didn't see, and he advanced up with the stew, and I couldn't go down with these guys. And so on a 5 up, he would hit me with an HE3. And that's what he did. He rolled a 5 or a 6, and I think he got the whole team, and everybody died. I don't know if we played it right, but I think we played it right. So they were regular. He did hit me. He on a 5 up, and then all my guys went under the HE3 template, and everybody with -3. And so on a 2 up, he killed everybody, and that was devastating. Maybe also like I played it stupidly, but be aware of the tanks, the howitzer tanks. They are really strong when you cannot go down. So on the other side of the table, I'm advancing in with my veterans with MPs, and they got a run order, and they are now in the building or rushing out of the building. Let me see what happens. Yeah, they rushed into the building. I think they went as far as they could, so that next turn they could charge these guys, and they had to clear the line of sight so these guys can shoot up now his veterans with STGs. So this is the board. Here are his veterans. Here is my MMG team. Here's my bazooka team. Here is his officer with the golds. My veterans. His MMG team, and I think it is turn 6, and that's why I'm trying just to claim. I drive up with my Jeep just to contest it, and I have one guy here and one mortar team here, and as you can see, I lost also a lot of troops, um, and they are dialed in on a 5. It looks pretty grim, but he starts losing guys again. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. The Jeep goes up in flames. I don't know how it manages. I think the Puma gets the Jeep. I think I'm trying to contest this one and to get the gold. And he's pretty pinned up with this team and this team. And I think those guys foobar. And this is the end of turn 6. But we roll a dice and there is another turn. Oh, wait a second. Was it turn 5? Yeah, turn 5. So now it's turn 6. Now it's turn 6, so it's the last turn. And my bazooka guy tries to shoot his stug. It won't hit anything. Those guys try to shoot the guys in the middle. The MMG advances, I don't know, hopefully for a 7th turn. And these guys have now 7 pins on them and are dialed in. I don't know. Do I have 2 mortars? I don't remember. But yeah, they're in pretty bad shape. And so everything advances or runs or gets into position. And these guys now have 8 pins on them. And yeah, what happens here? Yeah, this happens. I don't know how, but I kind of kill everybody in that building. And so the Germans are gone, the gold is dropped, and the objective is not claimed anymore. My veterans charge out of the building and get to fight these guys. I think, I don't know, how are the rules? I think we didn't fight simultaneously, but I have to check. But this is what happens. Like, I think everybody claims 1 life, and then we fight again, and then this guy wins. I don't know. How does this go? Uh, I charge out. We fight simultaneously. Everybody loses 1 guy. Does the fight then continue? I think the fight continues. Then we both roll again, and he claims 1 guy, and I claim his, and then the objective is mine, and the gold is dropped. So yeah, pretty cool. One of my officers or platoon leaders, I don't know, just runs into the building on a 4+, picks up the gold, and I'm 3 inches to the objective marker, and I'm now ahead of objectives and gold. His Germans run up here and can do nothing. Like they got 4 pins on them or 3 pins, and they have, I think, on a lucky dice, they make their morale check and just run up here. That's all they can do to claim or contest the mission objective. I'm firing my mortar. Where am I firing my mortar at? I think I'm firing at this guys. Do I? But I don't know if I hit him. I think I hit him on a 6, and I'm now dialed in on a 2. They lose a guy. They definitely do. And this is how it looks on this side. The right flank I have claimed. I'm covering the side with my MMG team. These guys are dialed in on a 4 from his mortar, but they are holding the objective here and they have claimed the gold. This is the midboard. And yeah, the Americans came back somehow, and the bazooka team didn't hit once. And I don't know how this is possible, but yeah, something did shoot this guy. I don't know what it was, if it was the stug or if it was the MMG team. But now I dropped the gold again, and he's holding the objective marker. And these guys have 6 pins on them. Yeah, I think the Stug did shoot it up, or the Puma. But I win. I win very close. I don't know. He gets this objective marker, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the gold. And so I'm leading, and he gets 1 objective marker, and I don't know if he has claimed the gold, so it's 4 against 1, and the Americans win the game, and Kelly's heroes, yeah, take the gold and go home as rich men. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we see us in the next battle report. See ya.